everybody, Standing Ovation back again with another break. Got another box of Upper Deck Hockey Series 1 flagship hobby box. I thought, why not go for another Hudson? Actually just sold that card right there on my eBay. As you can hear, I just sold that card on my eBay page. It's funny, my phone notification's coming a little bit late. Let's see if we can find another. It's he's a popular player. I'm pretty sure he's going to win the Calder. But you never know. I've actually never pulled one out of a hobby or a blaster or a tin. I have never pulled the Lane Hudson card. I picked that one up in a trade at the last card show I went at, actually. And yeah, so let's see. I'm due. I've opened up, I think, about 7 hobby boxes up until this point. I didn't do a case this year of Series 1, and maybe I should have. But I don't know. Often you don't get your whole money back if you're into it for a profit. It's always fun ripping, but I just didn't have the time to rip a case when Series 1 came out. So, but eventually maybe I'll get there. This is what's going to be my 8th box. I could see doing a couple more. Price is about the same as last year's box now, about 150, 160 Canadian for a box. You might find it a bit cheaper. Okay, let's start it off. I'm not going to name every base card, I don't think. So I have a hard time reading them. The silver foil and the black background, it really is hard to see, especially with my poor lighting. Anyway, I got Kopp and Killorn, Raquel, Zeri. I guess I am reading them all. First hit is Aiden Hill's Dazzlers card, the blue Dazzlers. And I got Aiden Hill again, canvas card with a Fantilli Gaming XP behind it. Aiden Hill all dapper there, looking pretty good. Fellow Vancouver Island native. From up there in Comox, which I was up there this week. I had a visit in Colossal Cards and Comics in Comox, Courtney. It's like a sister town. Okay, 2 Aiden Hills to start it off. That's cool. I like them. Golden Knights have advanced into the second round once again. Okay, here we go. Bennett, Savoy, Ekholm, Farabee, Young Guns Outburst Checklist, Cutter Gauthier, and Logan Stankoven. That is a cool looking card. The Young Guns Checklist Outburst. 1 per box usually, and that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Gaming XP, Barzal, Latang, and a City Satellites. The Cat, DeBrincat. Kerfoot, Comfer, Chibrikov, Mangiapane, and Simon Nemec. These fill inserts change from set to set. I don't know. They got to make them a little bit more challenging. You only used to get 1 insert per pack. Now you get the 3. Okay, here's Ryan Suter. There's Pew Suter, Jared McCann, Connor Ingram, another checklist. This is the base checklist. Here's a breaking news. Bobby McMahon had a great year. The Leafs are looking good in the second round also, finally.
Yay.
Ovechkin and Strome, he's been helping this guy's career big time. Remember in the OHL, Dylan Strome was a big force in the OHL. And another Satellites, City Satellites. There's Tampa Bay with the Cooch, Dursey, Granlund, Wood, and Eriksson. City Satellites. There's parallels of those too. I forgot. Blues and blacks, reds, depending on what insert it is. Jesper Fast, another Hurricane. Brett Burns, JT Miller, Laferriere. And speaking of parallels, there's a Gaming PvP green out of 199. Troy Terry and William Eklund. The green parallel. I actually never pulled one of them. My first Young Guns is Kuznetsov from the Flames, Jan Kuznetsov, and a checkpoint, Esa Lindell. Montembeau, Poitras, Mikola, Marchand, and Netchus. Let's go to this side. Will I pull a Hudson? Will I not pull a Hudson? At some point, I hope to pull one. It's like Cole Caulfield. I never pulled one of him out of 21-22. Drysdale, Keller, Anders Lee, McDavid base card. Boldy. Young Guns renewed Jamie Benn, the 09-10 design. Littleburg, Young Guns, and a checkpoint. OEL. Oliver Ekman Larson. There's Sveshnikov, McDonough, DeBrincat, and Kurisha. Josh Norris, now in the Sabres, John Carlson, Pierre Engvall, Luke Evangelista, Cole Sillinger, canvas hit, Martin Netchis is giving away a puck. There's another breaking news of Tristan Jerry and a gaming co-op, Jay Robb and Rupe Hintz. Matthew Nyes had a great year, Troy Terry, Morensky, and Sergachev. Sergei Sergachev. Up, we got Willie Nylander, Anton Lundell, Dustin Wolf also had a great year. Luke Hughes, Speckle Parallel of CAD, Nazem Kadri, City Satellite Speckle, Marshall Rifai, Young Guns, Maple Leafs, didn't see a whole lot of him last year. Rob Thomas, Portraits, Cartier, Perfetti, Vlasic, Protas, and Vince Dunn. Also had a come out season. Alexi Protas. Yeah. Aiden Hill, Schmaltz, Raymond, Camel Car, another Speckle Parallel Gaming PvP of Beniers and Petey. Got a Gaming XP of Wyatt Johnson and an Aimbots McDavid. Aimbots. And the rest of the base. VC, Brandon Carlo, now is on the Maple Leafs. Schwartz, Kempe, and Letang. Kempe had a great year. A lot of players started coming into their prime now. Joey Boots, Kochkov, Roma Josie, Tanner Janot, got a Gudbranson, canvas of Brock Faber, all pumped up. Tim Thomas, Young Guns Renewed. That is a cool looking card. And a Josh Doan, Young Guns. See more of his. He'll have quite a career, Josh Doan. At least his father played his whole career with the Jets and the Coyotes. Yark Rock, Petrangelo, Nicholas Roy, and PLD. Renewed Timmy Thomas, the American-born goalie. Brock Faber, the American-born Minnesota Wild. Okay, well, we got two more Young Guns to go. Hopefully one of them's Hudson, but I don't think so. I think that Josh Doan's supposed to be my big hit out of the Young Guns. Newhook, Barkov, Vlasic, Fantilli, Gus Bus, another renewed Zibanejad, Young Guns Arshdeep Baines, and a Philip Forsberg Portraits. Dostal, Nelson, Kane, and Urson, 11-12 design. That should be it for the Young Guns Renewed. Should be one more canvas, one more Young Guns, hopefully something good. Lawson Krause, Setterland, Geeky, Bedard base card, Brendan Gallagher, Alines, the Bruins, the old line of Marchand, Coyle, and Pastaman, the Gaming FOV of Bedard, and another aimbot. This one's Breadman, Artemi Panarin. Finishing off the base with Greg, Ovechkin, Jake Wallman, and Ryan Hartman. You gotta have Hartman. Last pack, this box is, been okay, a little underwhelming. Wouldn't mind having a nice Young Gun show up now. Timed right for the very end. But I've never pulled a green parallel of the game in PvP. And the Outburst was a pretty cool hit. Here we go. Last pack, we got Rhino, Charlie Coyle, Owen Tippett, Bowden Byram. Ooh, Lucas Raymond black canvas. Lucas Raymond also had a great year. Why has he got toilet paper in his hand? I don't know what's going on there in that picture. Villalta, Young Guns. I skipped over one of my inserts in there. It's Chernak, Berhage, Eichel, Kyle Palmieri, and Thomas Novak. What did I skip? Another canvas. Back-to-back canvases. Logan Mailloux, Young Guns canvas. Last hit is a cool one. Not sure how well Mailloux plays into the Habs' future, but French-Canadian Young Guns of the Montreal Canadiens. Cool card for the last card to be hit. Logan Mailloux and a black parallel of Lucas Raymond, the black and white canvas. I think you get about 4 of those in a case, maybe. They're not super rare. Right on. All right, well, that was a decent box. Not an awesome box, just decent. Nothing too surprising in there. Some decent canvas hits. I got the Aiden Hill with the Faber and the Martin Netchus, the Renewads. Again, nothing big, nothing too big in any of the hits. Just a good mix. Let's give Will Alta the sleeve. Sleeve them up. And definitely saved by that last card, because that box was a little, yeah, probably on the weaker side actually, Series 1. Although I didn't have a whole lot of luck on Series 1. I think most of my boxes were much like this one. It's kind of why I wasn't terribly excited by ripping a case. I'm not a Habs fan, so pulling the Hudson really was, you know, for money gain as opposed to for my collection. I say I'll do another box, probably one more box at least, and then who knows down the road. The prices will adjust eventually. I mean, you can get 22, 23 pretty cheap right now, 21, 22. So actually, I'm going to do a 23, 24 Series 1 box next. Thanks for watching. Keep on collecting.